players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Lad for Set Play Gaming. This is the FIFA 23 Stevenage Career Mode. It's the Road to Glory with Aidy Boothroyd. It's Season 3, Episode 61, and we're in France. Coming up in today's episode, we are going to be doing the pre-season. The Parc des Princes taking on some teams in the pre-season European International Cup. Now the board want us to go for promotion in Season 3, so it's a big season for us. And the financial critical objective is to finish the season with £640,000 unspent allocated funds, transfer and wage budget, as well as make 4.3 million profit from youth player sales, but that's within 3 seasons, so that's a long-term thing. As I mentioned, we do have to fight for promotion this year, so we have to strengthen the team. Coming up shortly, we're going to look at the transfers. Before we do that, the youth development is also a high priority. Within 2 seasons, have at least 1 player from the youth academy signed in this first season. Play at least 50% of the games in the next season. So that's obviously not our first season when we started the save, but actually this season it's a new objective, so we need to send the scouts back out again. Let's get on with the transfers. Alright, we begin with some transfer news, kicking things off, and we go straight for the offense. Sign Ryan Hardy, our new number 9 from Plymouth Argyle. This guy, I took one look at him after the scout report and said I have to have this guy as my main striker this year. So much to enjoy about him. And Bobby Faulkner goes the other way in a 1.1 million deal. You can see here from just his base report, 27, 6'2", but he is fast, 3-star skill moves. He's good at heading, good at dribbling. I think his strength is like mid-70s, so he should be able to hold his own, and a talent for flair as well. And then next up we approach Forest Green Rovers with Jokel Anderson. He's going to be our new goalkeeper this year. So Anderson signs from Forest Green Rovers. We've got both the top end and bottom end of the team locked down. And here's Jokel Anderson, Icelandic 22-year-old, 67 rated. So a couple of points overall better than Chapman. Chapman's going to stick around. He's going to be the older, dependable guy to come in when we need him. We just have a quick look here. Anderson signs for Stevenage. There's the news article. 1.1 million. And then unfortunately, as we bring 2 very strong players in, we have to let Robbie Gotts go. Unfortunately, this guy was signed in Season 1, but Middlesbrough came in. Nearly 2 million. That's a lot of money on the table. So we sold him for 1.8 million to Middlesbrough, and as I said at the beginning of the career mode, if a big team like that comes in for one of our star players, we have to acquiesce to that and allow him to leave. He's been a great player for us, but we're just going to have to move on now. It's more than likely that we will push Gilby into the cam role and then have Kinsella and O'Neill in the holding roles in midfield. Alright, so pre-season begins, and our first game here in France at the Parc des Princes, we're taking on FC Lorient. And we've given Dauda and Dre a start on the right hand side. Mostly want to experiment with some of the youngsters, see whereabouts they are. The result, it's not really that important, just basically a case of experimenting with different systems. In the opening few minutes, Sambu Sumano gets a good shot off, but Anderson pushes it over the crossbar. And then 12 minutes in, Sasho Corrin, another academy prospect, gets in behind the fullback and squares it to the 6-yard box for Luke Norris to hit home. And then 25 minutes in, Enzo Lefebvre is dragged down by Deitch. It's a free kick opportunity in a dangerous position. Don't know too much about this guy, Enzo Lefebvre, but we will learn to know something about him. Take a look at this free kick. This is an absolute belter from the edge of the box. Curls it over the wall into the top corner. Nothing that Anderson can do about that. He looks like a decent free kick taker. So yeah, really nice equaliser there. Not really a lot the goalkeeper could have done about it, to be honest. Wall kind of jumped a little bit early and were coming down as the ball went over him. And then 39 minutes, Dauda Ndri cuts inside from the right, squares it to Norris, who ends up getting under the ball. Named as captain today in a younger team, but still playing up front. He just couldn't pick out the top corner there. An opportunity to grab his second. So we go into the break and it's 1-1. Holding our own here with a younger side. And then 55 minutes in, Murdoch trying to clear the ball, and Stefan Diarra comes careering into him. Pretty needless challenge, really, especially this stage of pre-season. You'll see here. The reason why I'm showing it is because I've never seen a player get wiped out at that area before. It's usually when you're more advanced up the pitch. And the game coming to a close, Thomas plays in Linter, who plays in Ndri. And Ndri, I thought he overhit this cross, but look at this effort from Martinkus, the academy prospect youngster, on the 90th minute. Shades of Paolo Di Canio here. Not that I'm suggesting that he is Paolo Di Canio, but kind of similar in that the ball's almost past him and he sort of karate kicks it, doesn't he? Great agility there. Just to hook that back across goal and over the keeper's hand, outstretched hand, into the far corner. It's a wonderful finish. So Vadimas Martinkus, the Lithuanian attacking midfielder, 1 goal in 1 match for him. And that would be the winning goal. So a shock win for us here in this opening day of the tournament. Lorient expected to win this match comfortably, but we showed up today and took our chances. We didn't have a lot of chances, but we did put away 2 very good chances. We move on to the next game. Alright, the second game of pre-season. We continue in France as we take on Stade Brestois, and we are at the Orange Velodrome this time. The European International Cup. The opening 4 minutes, Murdoch plays in Sasho Corrin at the front post, and he fires in past the goalkeeper. After just 4 minutes, we have a 1-0 lead. This guy started pre-season like a house on fire. And then a few moments later, Per Miller with a curling shot. Great save by Anderson to tip it around the post. He'll be called into action a few times here in this game, as you'd expect. And just a minute later, Fry finding space in the box. He should score from there, but it's fairly central and Anderson tips it away. It'll be a key addition to us. They would actually get back into the game. They equalise after 25 minutes. Per Miller taking advantage of the fact that Anderson came out and engaged the attacker, leaving the goal open. And then on 31 minutes, Norris with a back heel pass into Ndri, hits the post. The linesman over there by the side calling offside, and you'll actually see it's actually his leg. He's just left his trailing leg there. That's the red line that they're saying. 7 minutes to go till half-time. We take a 2-1 lead. It's that man Sasho Corrin again on the left. Superb delivery from the left, outside of the 6-yard box, and a great directed header by Norris. Takes us in at the break, 2-1 up, and our good form in pre-season continue. 61 minutes. It's a long ball. Norris is going to get under this. Knocks it onto Ndri, takes it past one defender, takes on the final defender, spins him, but unfortunately hits his shot over the bar. Great close control and dribbling. And then a minute or 2 later, Martinkus has the ball in the net. He basically just prods this past the goalkeeper. It's like a stab. But look at this pass from Curtis Thomas. Lovely vision into the box. A lovely pass. And you'll see here he just knocks this past him. He toe pokes it. Gets ahead of the defender and just toe pokes it past him. So Martinkus gets his second goal of pre-season. And then with 4 minutes to go, a rush of blood by Lilian Brescia. And he brings down Ndri. Unnecessarily, really. He wasn't going anywhere. But it's one of those slide in from behinds. The referee shows him a straight red. With only a few minutes left to go. And then with time running out on 92 minutes, Andre shows some great close control and patience, pauses and waits, and plays in Corrin, who grabs his brace. He just plays that past him. Cue the celebration. It's Corrin, Murdoch, and Dre and Martinkus, the young guys. You see here again, just an overload, and then everybody pulled to that right hand side, leaving Corrin on his own. And he does the business. Boothroyd shakes hands. That's 2 wins from 2, with the youngsters being on the field. An absolute rout, 4-1. On to the final game against Albacete. Alright, so we've got the final game of pre-season. Players, hopefully by now, getting used to being warmed up, ready for the season off. We take on Albacete from Spain. And the opening 9 minutes, new signing Ryan Hardy blasts his shot wide here, misses the chance, just wide, misses the chance at putting us 1 goal up. A few moments later, he creates another good chance. This time, Kinsella picks out Hoskins, and Hoskins just chips this back into the box. Kinsella meets it on the half volley, and it crashes back off the crossbar, back into play. Very unfortunate there. And then we continue to create chances. 15 minutes in, Nichols to Gilby to Hardy, looking to turn creator, slides in Hoskins. It's a great finish, but it's offside. We've seen this a few times with these overlapping runs from the wingers playing a 4-2-3-1. And then finally on 30 minutes we do open the scoring. Gilby into Kinsella, and Kinsella back to Gilby. Gilby just slides in Nichols, and Nichols from the left curls it brilliantly into the top corner. This is kind of like a pattern of play that we're going to look to do this season with the 4-2-3-1. We're going to push those central midfielders up and squeeze the midfield, and then you're going to have these overlaps from both the wide positions, because both Nichols and Hoskins are going to cut inside. You have the fullbacks on either side overlapping. So we go in at half time, a goal up thanks to Nichols' strike. And it wouldn't be until the 85th minute, Jete exchanges passes with Fuster, and Fuster plays him in. It's a great low shot, but Chapman pushes it around the post. And then into stoppage time, Olashea should have done better there than that chance, and he spurns a chance at getting the equaliser. We had to defend resolutely in the second half, but those are pretty much the best chances they had, and I thought we did really well. So it's a narrow 1-0 win. And I'd like to have scored a couple more goals, but they are a better team than us. So we're lucky to get away with this with 3 wins from 3 heading into the new season. It's good. Alright, so that's the end of pre-season, and the board congratulate us on winning the European International Cup. And gave us some good experience for some of the youngsters, as well as £1 million going into the transfer budget for winning that tournament. That'll be used to strengthen the youth academy. We're sending the scouts out. I'll hopefully pick up a couple of prospects that can help us in the future towards our high priority youth objective. Before I leave you, it's just a quick snapshot there. We did finish ahead of Camber from Holland on goal difference. I will be back in 2 days' time as we start Season 3 in League 1 on Assault for Promotion. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys soon.